What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of my Schalke career mode. Today we have some very big games. We have more Champions League football and we have a huge clash with Borussia Dortmund, who are of course top of the table at the moment. It is so close at the top there between Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich and Schalke myself. But there you can see the fixture list coming up. It's pretty insane. Porto, we have Dortmund, then Barcelona. We've also got Wolfsburg in between. It's not an easy run-in towards the November and December months when it gets really busy. Lots of fixtures, including the German Cup and things like that. It's going to be pretty hectic. So what I want to do is, take games like this against Podolski's old club and definitely get the 3 points, because it's quite possible that I will lose a few points in the next few fixtures. In the Champions League as well, Porto, they're coming to Schalke Stadium. It could be an interesting battle between a very good Portuguese side and a very good German side. But anyway, we're kicking off this match here about halfway through the first half. And Batshuayi is playing up front. Now, you'll know from the last episode, I told you that I do plan to bring in Lasogga in the transfer window. And I will be offloading one striker, whether it's Batshuayi or Ibarbo. I don't know just yet. So I'm testing both players out. And at the end of the, the first few months at the club, I will be deciding which one deserves to stay, who's been playing better. At the moment, Batshuayi definitely does look like the better striker, but in the first half of this game, he didn't pull anything for me, and that is an absolute shame because he had a couple of opportunities, mainly headers. He doesn't seem to be winning them as much as Ibarbo, and that's one of Ibarbo's strengths, right? He's taller, he's got better jumping, and seems to win more of the ball. But this is where Batshuayi is a beast. He cannot be stopped. He's just like a wrecking ball. And there you go, an easy finish as well. It's another one of those finishes where he just stabs it with the outside of his boot into the bottom left corner. In the last game you saw top left corner and it was beautifully placed with some insane accuracy. Today he's just as good, trust me. Look at that goalkeeper called Horn, that is brilliant. But look at the way he just turns the defence there on the sixpence. There you go, 1-0, simple as that. But I've got to imagine Ibarbo in that position, I think he would have done the same. So it's still pretty even at the moment. I still don't know what I'm going to base my decision off. We'll just have to wait and see over the next few episodes to see who performs better. But you'll see this game is almost over already. Not many highlights to show you guys. It wasn't that exciting, but we still got the 3 points. That's all I wanted from this game, and now we can move on into the big one against Porto. But some bad news. Batshuayi has been injured, and he will be out for 3 weeks, meaning Ibarbo is going to get his chance. Batshuayi's been playing more games at the moment, so I guess it's good timing in a way. He'll get 3 weeks rest, and obviously Ibarbo will come in there. And you know what? It's great that I've got the ability to swap these strikers around because they're quite similar. There are differences, but in terms of their main attributes, they're pretty similar players. And I'm lucky that I can just do that and not feel like I'm actually worse off, if you know what I mean. Either player is good. But anyway, we move on into this Porto match, knowing that we're going to have to pull something out of the bag here. Be nice and be a good game to get something special, right? Because we've got Barcelona coming up. Grasshoppers we drew 0-0 with. This is a very important game because I need points. And yeah, I'm going to have to beat Barcelona or Porto at least once in this group to even have a chance of getting through. It's very unlikely at this stage, but this is a good German team. I can do this. I've built a very nice squad so far, and I think I can do it. So we kick off this game pretty well, actually. We get a few chances there here and there with Ibarbo, proving quite a handful for the Porto defence. But since there, it was pretty much all Porto. And look at that defensive work from Jesus. What a fantastic sliding block that is. And then we get another opportunity here with Ibarbo. Cuts in nicely. Don't forget he has 4-star skills, which is definitely something I should consider. But the finish is just terrible. And because of that, we allow them to have a strike at goal. They pounce us on the counter-attack. And it's just over the top there. I think it's from Quaresma. So very lucky indeed there. And now Kovacic, he's playing around with the defender there. Burst of pace, but I don't know why I had the shot so early. I should have left it for just that little bit longer, get a bit more power and accuracy behind it, but it wasn't to be. And now in the second half, it was coming, guys. Unmarked man at the bottom right corner, cuts inside. It's Quaresma again, very skillful player, and he is so lucky. Just wait to see the replays on this. Comes off my player and then my goalkeeper and then in off the post. So very unfortunate goal to concede against a very good side. I mean, you see cuts in the players there. I bash into him. Deflection. Actually, no, it didn't come off my player. Okay, that's good to know. It was only one deflection instead of two. But still, rather unlucky there. Unlucky Fairman, and then off the post. So at this point, I was just fighting for the draw. I did go on ultra attack, and that meant leaving some gaps in defence. As you guys know, that is very dangerous. And there we go. We concede the second goal. And that, unfortunately, is the nail in the coffin. And that means we do lose the second game in our group stage fixtures. So unfortunately, we only have 1 point out of a possible 6. And Barcelona is coming up, and that is going to be an interesting game in the next episode, I can tell you that. So, yeah, there's the final result, guys. 2-0 to Porto. We've lost at home there, and we're going to have to go to Porto, and hopefully we'll get a win from there. So, we're going to move on. Let's advance. You can see the stats there. If you want to pause and take a look, feel free. It was a pretty tight game, actually, in terms of the stats, other than goals. So, I feel like I did okay. It's just unfortunate I lost my concentration in a few moments of that match, and also going on ultra attacking maybe wasn't the best idea, but I could redeem myself here against a very good side again, and very close. Ibarbo yet again missing a header though. I need to be seeing these going in, otherwise when Batshuayi comes back from injury in a couple of weeks, it could be he scores a couple of headers. But talking of scoring headers, there's one player that definitely will score a few of these this season, and that is Jesus. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but I like calling him Jesus because he's awesome in this game. And this is a brilliant header. He was actually falling backwards when he headed that one in. So that's a really nice finish. But straight away, they do get back in this game. It's a wonderful cross here. Look at that. Fairman attempts to catch it. Bumps into my defender, Papadopoulos. And he pushes it into his own net. And now he's so quick to react. He dives back down to scoop it out the net. But it has crossed the line. I should have done some goal line technology right there. But it's quite simply over the line in FIFA, because there's no way of a goal not crossing the line and it being given as a goal. It's just the way it's coded. The whole ball would have crossed the line, and that meant at half-time we went in at 1-1. Pretty good result. I think we were a bit hard done by with the goal we conceded, but it doesn't matter. We can go in the second half and try and get the winner here. Uchida was playing at right back. He's definitely my main right back. Hopper will play a few games, but Uchida going forward is just an absolute boss, and partly the reason we scored the 90th minute goal here with Ibarbo. He made it. It's a beautiful finish from Ibarbo, but Uchida made this goal. And Neudstander has a great shot, which comes off the post. But Ibarbo is there. He's the right man in the right place. And he was always going to finish it. And that meant the poor guys at Wolfsburg lose their they lose 1 point in the 90th minute because of some sweaty goal attempt by Ibarbo. Look at that. And there we go. 3 points in the bag. And now we go into an absolute killer match against Borussia Dortmund. Now, I have gone to the top of the table, so to stay there... Oh, never mind, Bayern have gone up there. I missed that when I was recording. I actually thought I was top of the league when we went into this match. But either way, if I wanted to stay at the top, I needed to win this game against Dortmund. And let's just say, this game is an absolute cracker, guys. And let's have a look at the formation changes. So I decided to go with a slightly more defensive formation. I went with the 4-5-1. Not the attacking variant, but I wanted some more backup in midfield because... this is an example of Dortmund in this game. Their midfield will tear you to pieces. Here goes Royce, bang. Simple as that. A few minutes in the game. Similar to the Bayern Munich game where I conceded very early on and Dortmund get the goal. Now, I don't know why he's apologising here. He's never played for Schalke. Bit of an odd one. He came from Gladbach, I believe. He was signed from Gladbach to Borussia Dortmund. So, a little bit of a weird one. But either way, it's a really nice finish that. You can't give Royce space. And I'm afraid Aupert is at... faults there. It's a big shame because he's done so well since we signed him. But again, just another example of how good they are in midfield. This is Mkhitaryan, I think it is, very close to making it 2-0 before half time there, but luckily he didn't. But just before half time here, 1 minute added on, they're literally getting the last attack of the first half here. Some great passing between Sahin. And that is there's not much you can say. It's an outstanding finish where I don't think many keepers are going to save it. Look at this. Really quick passing and just whips it around into the bottom right corner. I don't think any keeper's going to save that. Possibly Neuer. I don't know. But it's a very, very good finish. And unfortunately, that obviously means we're 2-0 down. And it's not looking very likely that we're going to come back. Or are we? No, come on. Surely not. It's the 80th minute. There's no way we're going to score 2 goals in 10 minutes against one of the best teams in the game. Well, let's find out. Draxler cuts in with the Berber spin and he's tackled by Sahin. Yeah. It's not looking likely. There we go. The whistle is blown at 90 minutes there. 2-0. We do lose to Dortmund. It's an absolute shame. But good news is Batshuayi's back. So in the next episode, there'll be some more battles between Batshuayi and Ababo. Let's take a look at the league table. So Bayern lead the way, 27 points. Dortmund on 25 and myself on 24. Bayer Leverkusen just behind us there. So it's very close at the top there. The top four all doing very well. But Dortmund yet to lose. Yes. Yet to lose, so maybe we'll get them next time. But thank you for watching, guys. Please do leave a like rating if you've enjoyed. Don't forget to check out thegamekeys.co.uk if you want to buy some coins, and I'll see you in the next episode.